Hey guys, what's up? How ya doing? I'm here to talk to you guys about Utawarerumono Futari no Haku Oro, or Utawarerumono Mask of Truth, which is on episode 14. Now, this episode right here shows what's happening with Oshtar or Haku himself, not to mention the night before the big final battle of what's to come. Now, you guys might be confused as hell, but if anything else, let's just get this started right away, okay? Okay. We had to it that Haku wakes up and ends up having some strange side effects because of the mask he is wearing, you know? It starts off with him having to look in the mirror and feel a little dizzy, and and like I said, his attendants or the people he's been given as a gift in the last season or the prequel series of Utawarerumono False Faces or Utaware no Kamen, he ends up looking himself in the mirror and realizes something's changed within his eyes, you know? Just for a split second or a few seconds, I don't know. But one thing was sure, when he was trying to drink some tea, he accidentally broke it with his hand, you know? It shows that his strength and power is actually beyond the human limits, you know, etc. Which is really scary because this mask that Haku has right now, it's really giving him very powerful abilities, such as like superhuman strength, superhuman healing, or regeneration healing, you know. You guys get the point. I mean, like, that's if you kept up with the series here and there. So, Haku, or Oshtar, which is Haku, knows that sooner or later, if he overuses this power, it's going to kill him, like it did to Oshtar at the very end of the series of the last season or last series of Utawarerumono. He has to be careful how he should take care of himself because there's only so much he can do when this mask could push his limits beyond, you know, that kind of thing, etc. Eventually, you know, it's just a simple regular day, you know, seeing people training, getting stronger, Atsui and Munechika facing each other. Eventually, we get to a scene with Oshtar, which is Haku, of course, talking to Oshtar's mother, you know. Eventually, she actually knew that Haku was not Oshtar and asked him how was Oshtar, you know, etc. And this was really sad and emotional, and they did a nice job on it. When I looked at the scene in the visual novel game, when it came to like YouTube and all that, it became very like struggling for me because I was kind of concerned if they may not be able to put it into a very good like adaptation of that scene, because I heard when it came to that scene it was very, very emotional and it got people tearing up, you know, because Haku, this guy, was given a task by Oshtar to like help out Yamato, you know, help out Anju, please, you know. I know this may not be something worthy for you, but I know you can do it, you know, that kind of thing, etc. And it's very emotional and understanding, you know. Haku, he cared for Oshtar as a brother. I mean, that guy helped Haku out and became somewhat of a mentor or a guide to him when he was in Yamato, you know, that kind of thing. Eventually, when Oshtar died, you know, I'm pretty sure it broke Haku a lot, and he could not really tell anybody because, you know, I mean, like, everything that the right hand did is like, is supposed to be like a symbol of hope and never giving up, you know, that kind of thing. And, you know, Haku knows that he can't hold back no more because of Oshtar's mother saying, hey, it's okay. There's nothing for you to like be ashamed about, you know. And Haku cries in grief knowing that like everything that's happened right now is really giving him a lot of pressure, you know, and it's very stressful for him. I mean, like there's only so much you can do in order to hold it in before you let it out in a very emotional way, you know. I mean, we all been through that. We all went there. We all gone through that. I mean, freaking society is a total A-wipe, you know, that kind of thing. You guys get the cue. But, eventually, you know, everything's going okay. Kuon visits Oshtar and says, hey, maybe after this war is over, why don't you come by to Tuskura, you know? I mean, it'll be very nice for you to come by. And, you know, this is where, I'm pretty sure you guys know this too, that Kuon knows that Oshtar is Haku, and she offers him, hey, why don't you come by to Tuskura? I'll show you around. I'll be your escort, your guide, you know? So, yeah, it's very nice to see Kuon offering that to Oshtar, you know, and Anju wants to spend time with Oshtar, funny stuff. As for Rulitaire, she actually freaking knows that possibly Oshtar is Haku, or she knows that Oshtar is Haku, because she overheard about this overheard the conversation when she wanted to give some gifts to like Oshtar's mother, you know. I'm thinking in my mind, god dang it, you know, freaking heck. But really tear is really tear. I mean, like, I don't blame her for wanting to maybe give something to Oshtar's mother in person even when he left, you know, because she's that kind of person, I guess. Eventually, the next day comes and the battle for Yamato begins, you know, we take the capital and so forth. So far, like, we'll see how this goes entirely, but one thing for sure, Raiku's not the kind of guy who's going to get defeated that easily, even though he has no more allies or army men to help him out. Because, you know, when it comes to war, strategies, numbers, and skills of a warrior, etc., captains, lieutenants, are all very important to the end, you know? So, I don't know how this is going to turn out, but one thing's for certain, it's going to be very bloody. So, until then, people, I'll see you guys in the next video. I'm Alpha Zero. Have a good day, and I'll see you guys next time, alright? Peace out. Bye-bye. Toot-toot-toot.